रेशम फिरिरी उडेर जाउँ कि डाँडोमा भन्ज्याङ रेशम फिरिरी.
Hello friends, we have a very special guest, Sweta.
Namaste.
And she is a daughter-in-law of my very good friend. And she's showing us a very special dish, momos. She makes it very special because she's been eating since her childhood. She was born in Nepal and married to a South Indian, and Mahi, your husband,
Yes.
he loves her momos. So,
Yes.
first what do we do?
Okay, so first we can make a dough.
Dough. Okay,
Yeah.
let's start off.
Yes.
So, this is what flour?
All-purpose flour.
So for Indians, this is Maida.
Yes,
In
Maida.
US, we call it all-purpose
Yes,
flour.
it's-
When I started doing the shows, I used to say all-purpose flour and cilantro and all that, and then people used to like, oh, what are you talking about?
Yes.
And add pinch of salt in
Yes.
Maida. Not tough, not too soft. So add water, and we're going to knead the dough well, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So water.
Yes.
Then just knead the dough. So why are we doing this dough first?
Because it has to sit for a while. So while we're putting aside the dough, we can make the mixture, the fillings.
Okay,
So,
because there is a gluten in the dough. Once you knead it, it will stretch and pull back. That's
Yes.
what happens, isn't it? Whenever you work with Maida, you have to let it rest. So we're going to make this and let it rest. Is it good enough?
yes, perfect.
So after resting for some time, it gets even more softer. So just take a cloth, just put on side. Spring onion,
Yes.
finely chopped. Just, you want even finer?
Yeah, that is good enough.
And lots of cabbage.
Yes.
I have to tell you one thing. Sweta is a vegetarian. She's actually a vegan, okay, following vegan, but she makes these things for her husband.
Yeah.
So I know you make a lot of vegetarian momos, but even I wanted to eat chicken momos. But one day she will definitely show us all how to make the veg momos,
Yes.
the vegan style.
Yes.
And the cabbage here.
Yes.
How much cabbage do you need? This
Yeah,
much?
that much is enough.
Enough.
Yeah.
So in the vegetarian momos, we add a lot of cabbage, but even in the chicken, you love to add
Yes.
the reason
yes.
being?
Cabbage gives that flavor. Only chicken flavor, it will be very too much to digest and all that. So I add cabbage. It will be easy and it flows in, so that you can eat more and more momos.
You know what I think? Being a vegan, you want to avoid the chicken smell, and you put the cabbage to camouflage it, huh?
Well, fair enough. Yeah.
So, cabbage. So, in your momos, you don't add soy sauce, is it?
No, I don't.
You don't?
Yeah, most of the Nepali people, they add very less soy sauce in momo.
That's more of a Chinese kind, huh?
Yes, that's more of a dumpling. So this is Nepali style momo.
I've got all the ingredients you asked for. So, this is the chicken mince,
Yes.
finely chopped onion,
Yeah.
cilantro,
Yes.
some spring onion,
Yes.
finely chopped spring onion,
Yes.
garlic,
Yeah, the half of that. Yeah.
half of this,
Yes.
ginger,
Half of that. Yes.
this much cabbage for my chicken.
If you like more cabbage taste, you can add whole. But
I
if
will
not,
be very
yeah.
honest and add half of it.
Okay.
Okay, now salt and
Add a little bit salt. Yeah, and a pinch of meat masala.
whenever people make momos, they got to be juicy. It has to literally melt away in your mouth. So, along with the chicken, we got the veggies, the cabbage, the onion, all the cilantro, and then spring onion. I mean, coriander and spring onion. They all give a lot of juiciness, but you can add a little pinch of butter. People add, fat from the chicken, whatever. We didn't have the fat from the chicken, so I am adding a little bit butter.
Yes.
So, and now all of this mixed together. This is going to be the stuffing. And in the restaurants, what we do is we add a little bit of soya sauce.
Yes.
And that is up to you, your taste. Anyway, you're not going to eat them. You're going to make us
Yes.
enjoy these momos
Yes,
today.
we'll steam them.
So thank you so much. See, very rarely we find people who themselves will not eat, but the true happiness is making other people eat
Yes.
it and enjoy it. Isn't
True.
it?
True.
This is all perfect. The mixture is ready. Now let's make the momo sheets.
Yes.
Before we make the wraps, what are we going to eat the momos with?
So we call it Momo Achar. And Momo Achar is the heart of the momo.
Heart of the momos. Okay,
Yes.
that's good. So this is a very special chutney which you make it all the time. So
Yes.
tell us what to do. This is a soya bean.
Yes.
So what do we do? How
we,
much?
We roast
This much?
it. Yeah, you can add all.
I like the noise.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're going to let it roast.
Yes.
The soya bean is slightly bigger than all the other ingredients. So we're going to let it roast on a slow flame because that's how you will be able to blend it easily. Now I can see the little color on the soya bean.
Yes.
It's ready. Yeah, I love how these soya beans are dancing. And this is called the Jol Momo
Jol
sauce.
momos, yes, we're
Cha-cha.
making. Yes,
Jol
Jol
Momo
Momo.
Achar.
Yes.
Jol is like gravish.
Yes.
Now in this, add sesame seed.
Yes.
I like that aroma already.
Yes.
Now, once they splutter, transfer it into a plate, let it cool down. Now, you're going to char the chili.
Chili, yes.
One thing I love about cuisine anywhere in the world, how the Mexican salsa they make, they kind of burn the chili. Your father-in-law, he loves a salsa kind of nice. We eat it with
Yes.
rice, pachipulsu.
Yes.
In that also we burn the chilies.
Okay.
That's where we get the nice aroma. And even in this achar, what you're making for the momos, you got to. This simple burning of the chilies gives that extraordinary taste,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yes. Oh,
Good?
yeah, smelling really
Okay.
good.
Not just the chilies. Look at them. They're slightly burnt,
Yes.
but we're going to burn even the tomatoes, okay? So tomato, and tomato.
Yes.
So we remove skin by blanching, sometimes by putting on a high flame. This also gives a very good flavor
Yes.
for the chutney.
Yes.
And without this, it's not special, isn't it?
Yes, you'll not get that flavor.
So the little effort, the traditional home cooked foods, you've been eating since childhood, and
Yes.
you want to make sure, no, I want it this way, I want it this
Yes.
way, because that's what perfection is. What is your favorite Nepali song?
Oh, favorite Nepali song.
And you can sing, is it?
Yeah,
One line, okay, one line for us, Nepali song. Before.
Okay, so there's very famous folk songs, and mostly tourists also loves it, and it's a very old folk song, and it's still famous. Like still, this generation also still sings, and it's called Resam Piriri. So
Okay.
it's called Resam Piriri, Resam Piriri. उडेर जाउँ कि डाँडामा भन्ज्याङ रेशम पिरिरी. So that's what the song is. Yeah, and everyone loves it.
What does
That
it mean anyway?
So it's like if a cold wind bridge is
Uh-huh.
coming, and shall I go by flying, or shall I sit down on the shadow of the tree? So that's what it says. Yes.
Oh. So nice cold weather we have. Make the momos
Yes.
and enjoy.
Yes.
And I'm going to listen to that full song on
Yes.
YouTube. I can
Yes.
find it, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. This kind of just cooking on the flame, and you will be able to remove the skin easily.
Yes.
But it gets the smoky flavor. That's
Yes.
more important. This kind of mellows down the powerful garlic, especially to go with momos. Now the soya bean, the sesame, and the cumin seed. Blend it to a fine
Yes.
powder. Is it? Add oil.
Oil, yes.
Tell me when to start.
Yeah, that's enough.
That's enough?
Yes.
Garlic and chili.
Yes, garlic and chili.
I know I'm adding a little bit extra garlic for my taste.
Yes.
I love garlic. In any of the cookings, I just
Yes.
love garlic. We're going to add the tomatoes.
Wow.
This is for the show effect.
Yes, nice.
Turmeric. And we're going to add pepper. You always add it powder
Yes.
form. Pepper. And you use the Timur pepper.
Yes,
Tell me
Timur.
something about it.
Yeah, so Timur, I think we only find in Nepal, and it's a very special kind of spice from Nepal. So it gives a very good taste in any achar that you make. So if any different flavor that you find from Nepal, it's mostly Timur.
Got
The
it?
secret ingredient.
If you eat Nepali food and you find a very special flavor which you love it but not used to, that is
Timur.
Timur.
Yes.
Add salt. Timur.
Yes. Timur. I can already smell it.
Yes. Switch off the flame. Transfer it into a blender.
Yes.
Okay. Enough?
Yes.
Good.
Perfect.
Okay. To this, we're going to add the powdered mixture.
Soybean, yeah, all that will go.
One. Two? More of it?
Yeah, maybe 3, 1 more spoon.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
And water?
yeah. Since
Little
it's a
bit of
jhol momo,
jhol.
we want to make it gravy.
So look at 1, enough?
Yeah, enough for now.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll grind and
You
see
got
again.
it? We added the roasted powder and we added water. These kind of things gives you ideas how you can make your regular, chutneys little different. Now, all yours, grind it to perfection.
Okay.
Okay. A little bit of lemon juice and the thickness is okay?
Yes,
So,
perfect.
I've seen how Sweta molds the momos with good amount of filling. Never bite into it.
Yes.
What do?
You eat the whole thing.
You eat the whole thing.
Yes.
That's how you got to eat the momos. So then it got to be a little bit smaller, dippable,
Yes.
and lovable.
Yes. So lots of people avoid making momos because they find it hard to wrap it and fold it. But we're going to show how easy it is so that you can make it at your home and enjoy it.
With little practice, everything becomes easy. Especially, if you have the desire to make sure you cook something and you want others to enjoy it, you will learn anything. Momo wrap is a simple thing to make once you want to make it. There are many ways to do it. One thing is you make it a small lemon size dough and roll it. Other one is the cutting size. For a lot of people, to make it easy, you make a sheet, a thin one, and then cut it to the size desired. So that's it. Simple. Now you cut it and you will have several of them. Okay.
Yes.
So what you do is, then boom, boom,
Yes.
boom. Okay? I'm always the boomba boomba guy. So people may wonder what is
Perfect.
boomba boomba. Here for you, madam.
Thank you.
Go ahead and wrap them.
So we just take a little bit of fillings, the chicken filling that we made. You don't want to add too much or too less. And then fold it and press it. Very simple. Fold it and press it. And it comes out really nice. Yeah.
So whenever you have some function at home, you make momos and
Yes.
you make hundreds of them.
Yes, we wrap hundreds of them. Right? And then you press it and then you fold from here.
Okay.
You see the thumb that I'm using and then you press it. You press it because you don't want a momo to break it when you're steaming.
Okay.
And close folds. Yeah, and then you just make it nice shape. Putting them for steaming. And we don't want those momos to touch each other because if it touches each other, it swells and it might stick together when you remove them.
Okay, so I got to maintain a little distance with these momos.
Yes.
Okay, so you got it. Leave a little bit of slightly become bigger in size. Okay, that's it.
Yes, perfect.
And how many minutes? Around 10 minutes, is it?
Yes, around 10 minutes.
10 minutes of steaming. Same time you can steam your idlis. The momos will be ready.
Yes.
Ta-da! That cabbage adds that additional flavor.
Yes.
Going it on a lettuce leaf will not only make it look good, I love to, wrap a lettuce over it and eat it too. Got to eat it right away, isn't it?
Yes.
This is like
Hot momos with
the biryani momos. I know you're not going to eat
Yes.
the chicken momos, but you lovingly make it for Mahi. So Mahi, please come. The hot momos dip into this cold chutney and that's the way to eat. Dip it in.
Amazing.
It's got such subtle flavors.
Yes.
Nothing is dominating, yet when you have it in, it's got the flavors are just bursting. Nice, juicy, and super. I was in Nepal, and every day for lunch, dinner, I have to eat momos. Of course, in between there is 2 snacks also.
Yes.
That is also momos. Best ones. Thank you, Sweta.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mahi.
Thank you for having us.
I'm sure all of you, right from Nepal to south of India, it's a good match. Each one of you, try this at home, very easy to make, and you will all enjoy it. Nice, juicy, and super. Thank you, Sweta, and thank you, Mahi.
Thank you.
And lucky fellow, you get to eat all these super momos all the time.
Yes.
Why do you think I married Nepali?